Hello and welcome to Brocky Mountain Movies. I'm your host, Rocky Mountain Brock, and welcome to the Barbie prediction. The movie Barbie enters theaters, and it's already gotten a lot of buzz as how this movie is going to go down. How is this live-action movie starring Margot Robbie going to represent the multi-billion-dollar franchise? To throw in my 2 cents, I say this is going to go one of 5 ways. On one end of the spectrum, you have the absolute worst. Basically, this one is hate mail. That the people making it think that Barbie was one of the worst things that could happen to society, is trying to be funny with its respect to society, but it's going to be a movie about Barbie made by people that don't like it. And you might be thinking, that doesn't make sense. To which I'd say, you're learning. Studio executives have tried to learn this for decades. Meaning the movie's pretty much dead on arrival and is relying mostly on momentum at this point. On the second part, you have the Lego Movie Part 2. I'm just going to go ahead and put the 2 out there. The casting of Will Ferrell as the president of whatever company owns Barbie in this movie, it's easy to say that it's trying to be like the Lego Movie, with a lot of meta humor and existential crises, all the good things that would make an interesting toy movie, such like the Lego Movie. Ideally, the Lego Movie is what it's trying to be, which is why it's over on this end of the spectrum, which would make the movie one of the greats, if it is able to pull it off. However, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. The right way, you get the Lego Movie, or the wrong way, you get the Lego Movie Part 2, which simply wasn't as fresh. And why I think it might fall into the Lego Movie Part 2 is that with the initial Lego Movie, you didn't know going in what the twist was. You and the characters were experiencing this organically, while in the Lego Movie Part 2, you always have the rules of this universe in the back of your mind, leading to, let's face it, a lot of puns and ideas that simply don't mix or are funny or really add to anything, or builds upon itself. Which would mean that it's not exactly dead on arrival, but it's definitely not fresh. Now, going back to the momentum part of the movie, there's a reason they hired Margot Robbie. Simply put, a strong lead can make up for a mediocre script, which is why hiring Margot Robbie could turn this into dead middle, Legally Blonde, where it's very clear that the script wasn't very strong, or nobody believed in the script, or the movie itself, but a strong, charismatic lead makes it good. Which is what I was talking about with momentum earlier, where the whole movie doesn't need to be good, you just have to think one actor has a redeeming quality in it, and you can ride the momentum to a box office hit. Which I do think is a disservice to Margot Robbie. You're treating her as insurance when she should be the mortgage. There is, however, a fourth category. Right between Legally Blonde and the Lego Movie, you would get Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Now that movie was definitely a balancing act, trying to find that nice mixture of homage versus parody. And I think that this movie's trying to do the same. It's advertising, if you like Barbie, you'll like this movie. If you hate Barbie, you'll like this movie. And I think that if you're able to hit that nice mix between homage and parody, or at the very least try hard enough, you'll have a good movie overall. However, if I had to put money on it, I say it's going to fall somewhere between the Dora and the Lost City of Gold and the Legally Blonde. If I had to pick a score, I'd say 7. Do I go higher or lower? I'm going to go optimistic. I'm going to go higher than 7. Am I right? Well, I'll have to find out together. But as I'm saying right now, the Barbie movie's probably going to fall at dead 7. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Rocky Mountain Brock, and God bless.